Good morning, Farnsley Middle School. Welcome to another edition of the Monday Morning Message. I'm Carolyn Smith, your principal, and I'm so glad to be here with you. It is Monday, March 8th, 2021. As always, we start with the Farnsley motto. And our motto is, and you all should be really into it and know exactly what it is and how it relates to you and your life and your movement forward. But Farnsley motto, I am unique. I am pursuing excellence. I am developing. I am a lifelong learner. And together we are Farnsley. So I always challenge you to make sure that any and everything that you do it to the best of your ability and you don't give up. You just keep trying and making things better. So that is our motto, and that is what we live by, and that is what we strive for to make better each and every day. A couple shout outs. I love giving shout outs. There were quite a few shout outs that were submitted. So I want to make sure that I take the time to give those shout outs appropriately. Tech team for you, Miss Hunt says for your endless help whenever there are issues. Thank you so much, JR, Kyra, Kendra, Angelo, Carrie, and Shania. Thank you so much. Miss Given is giving a shout out for those helping with the chat and keeping everyone on track along with great class participation. She gives a shout out to Dynasty L, Kendra K, and Ava W. Miss Kason, Miss Collins. This is their shout out for their class. They said, let's be specific, completing the before you come to class coding activity in time. So some people did it in class or what have you, but let's pay attention to that before you come to class. It is a coding activity that should have been done. She gives a shout out to Angelo F, Charlotte, Isaac, Monk, forgive me if I mispronounce anything, Safa S, Nathaniel L, Kania D, Journey J, Dylan B.R, Brady L, Trevor H, Zamzam A, Jeremiah B, Caden K, Ben L, Brazada R, JR, Ava W, Amaya J, Andrea D, Kevin B, Alyssa S, Isaiah T, and Tamari P. Thank you so much for all of your hard work. Our next set of shout outs come from the Star Seekers. They'd like to give a shout out to specific birthdays, recognizing a recognition from the Star Seeker teachers. Kaylin C on March 6th. On March 9th was Landon E. Kyra T and Carly U on March 10th, as well as Genesis S on the 14th. Happy birthday, and I hope you have a great time and celebrate safely. Star Seekers will also like to congratulate Connor V for your pursuit of excellence and demonstration during live lessons and consistent work efforts. Thank you so much, Connor V. You know exactly what they're talking about. Thank you so much. The comments we're giving a shout out to this list of students for their exceptional effort and diligence in getting all of their work submitted for the entire grading period. This was submitted by Miss Rosendahl. That was Miss McSweeney Bush. That was submitted by Miss McSweeney Bush. Forgive me for that. So it is Braden B, Keaton D, Brian D, Will H, Bradley H, Malachi L, Grayson R, Braden S, Mitchell S, Jacoby S, Kayla W, Natalie W, Soha B, Jaden B, Haley B, Zachary G, Trevor H, Cameron M, Emily P, C, Aiden S, Connor S, Joseph W, Nick W, London Y, Lily Z, and Joseph C, Mari H, Scott N, Jawan P, Jarius R, Cortez S, Aaliyah D, Weston L, and Sophie M, Jada O, and Jacob P. Congratulations, and keep up all the good work. Thank you so much. Want to go over a couple reviews for this week. Monday, as always, which is pretty much where you're reading this message, 9 to 10 weekly. Advisory lessons are 9 to 10 weekly currently. 9 to 10 weekly over the next 3 weeks. Believe it or not, we have 3 more weeks before we go back in person. 3 weeks, okay? So your advisory lessons will continue for those 3 weeks. Tuesday, March 9th. We have our parent engagement series that continues from 6 to 7:30 on March 9th. We will discuss more specifics on Farnsley's instructional plan for the rest of the year, virtual versus in person. You really want to attend that session, please know that if that conflicts with your schedule or what have you, we video that session and we put it up on farnsley.us for you to take a look at and review and know exactly what is forthcoming, okay? On Thursday, the 11th, report cards and grades will be ready to be viewed via parent portal on March 11th. Also that evening, JCPS will be hosting another community forum to address any reopening questions. That is not specific to Farnsley. That is general to JCPS, but it will help address any specific questions that you may have. So also Passion Fridays continues on March 12th from 12:30 to 2. Okay, this slide is a little bit much, but I want you to pay attention to it because I'm going to spend a little time, most of my time on this part. Upcoming, in-person versus virtual. Based on the numbers that have been reporting to those families who are expecting to come back, who are saying they're coming back in person versus virtual, this is what we're getting. In person, if your last name range is from A through K, you are in group A. If your and in group A, you come to school, you come to Farnsley Monday and Tuesday. And Thursday and Friday are your days of independent work via Google Classroom. It's not a day off. You will have work to do in Google Classroom to continue with your instruction on that Thursday and Friday. Wednesdays are reserved for advisory lessons. Instead of 9 to 10 on Mondays, it'll be moved to Wednesdays, okay? And as well as Passion Club Day on Wednesdays. Now the flip for those that are in person, your last name L through Z, you are considered Group B. You come live in person to Farnsley on Thursday and Friday. So what are you doing on that Monday and Tuesday? You're not sleeping in. You have independent work via Google Classroom that you must do both of those days. They will assign those and expect you to get those done so that when you do come to class on Thursday and Friday, we are ready for instruction. The advisory lessons and Passion Fridays, Passion Club Days will be on that Wednesday. It also allows for our custodians to do deep cleaning, okay? Those students that are choosing to go virtual, to continue virtual, please know, based on the number of students that we have reporting, you also have a breakdown of your schedule. You will be all those whose last names are A through K, following that same order. You are considered Group A, even if you are stating that you are going to continue virtually. If your last name is A through K, on Monday and Tuesday, you will have your live lessons. It's not going to be 4 days a week, such as that. You will have your live lessons on Monday and Tuesday. There's an influx of students, so we have to break it down like that. Monday and Tuesday for your live lessons. All of your classes, your live lessons, and we will give you that schedule. On Thursday and Friday for Group A, those are your days of independent work via Google Classroom. On Wednesdays, you will have your related arts. More specific details will follow. You will have your related arts, though. For those that have chosen to be virtual and their last name ranges from L through Z, you're considered Group B. So the reverse happens. On Thursday and Friday, those are your live lessons. Those will be the times that you'll get all your content for your live lessons. And on Monday and Tuesday, there will be independent work via Google Classroom. That means that there is work for you to get done in order for you to be able to move forward for your Thursday, Friday lessons. Wednesdays are reserved Wednesdays are reserved for related arts in the music program and so forth, okay? I put an asterisk next to each of the last name ranges, A through K / L through Z, whether you're in person or virtual. If you are in person, there is an asterisk next to that name because for families whose last names are whose last names in one household fall in both groups, the district will make a call to you this week. So please make sure all the numbers that we have on Parent Portal or Infinite Campus are updated because they are calling you this week to make that determination. Will your household come early in the week or later in the week? And they'll make that decision for your entire household and indicate that via Infinite Campus, okay? So that everyone knows, and these are the days, and we can move forward with our plans. So I want to pause and say to you all that this is a trying time. We have 3 weeks before spring break, and within those 3 weeks, on that Thursday and Friday before spring break, which is the 25th and 26th, contractually, those are the days that the teachers get in the building and need to make sure everything is up and going. We do a few PDs and get things ready to go. Okay, this will be like a normal class, normal year setting up. Those aren't the only days they're going to be setting up. We're already setting up. Just know that. Matter of fact, I was in there this weekend. Now, on the 25th and 26th, those will be days. There'll be asynchronous instruction for all students via NTI. Asynchronous instructions for all students. Currently in our schedule, our Fridays are our asynchronous days for NTI right now. So on that Thursday, the 25th, expect that to also be an asynchronous day. Look for work to be posted in those Google Classrooms for you to catch up on, because right after the 25th and 26th is spring break. And as soon as we're back from spring break, we roll. We roll with those first set of A through K students that have chosen to come in person. We roll with them coming into school. So there is a resource page that is going to be posted on pharmacy.us starting this Tuesday, so that you can hit those little tabs and see what it is that's expected, talking about the uniform policy and how we've altered it for the remainder of the year, being in consideration of students and not asking them to wear uniform, but pay attention to what we are asking and allowing. To what your schedule look like, how things will move forward, how parents, especially 6th grade parents, how you roll in the morning, how you pick up, how you drop off, how our spacing is in the building. We have been working, and we'll do any and everything we need to do to get us ready to go back, okay? And for your safety and so forth. So as I mentioned before, it is not going to be, we only have 8 weeks left of school. I'm only going to come in the building, what have you. Please know, we are so excited to have you. We can't wait to get with you and to be with you and to learn and nurture and mature and get you ready for the next stage, whether it is 7th, 8th grade, or even high school, okay? We can't wait for this time to start. So April 5th will be here before we know it. Just know that we are ready, willing, and cannot wait to do so. I can't wait to see you all on this Tuesday for our next parent engagement session to make sure that we answer any questions. Maybe there's something that, we didn't think about that. And that could happen. We're all doing this. It's our first time ever doing this. So I say that to say, throw it at us now so that we can get that ready to go and fix now. It is not going to be, we are on top of our game with all of our safety plans and everything. But this is a middle school, and we plan on having fun with you, getting to know you, and offering you any and every support that you need to move forward. So that is the fun thing about middle school, about school period, that the socialization and getting additional resources and help from others or what have you, people in a like-minded state or what have you. So I'd like to say I can't wait to see you all. We have 3 weeks before we take another break and get back at it. And I hope everything goes well with you this week. Good luck to you. We are in the 5th grading period. Can you believe it? We will be done with this year before we know it, okay? one more plug. How will you know what schedule you're following or what have you? We are sending home postcards. We are sending home postcards so that you know what your child is expected to do and what they're expected to follow, okay? Whether you're virtual or in person, we're sending home postcards, okay? I hope all is well. You all take care of yourself and each other. Thank you.